Hi, Jay here, EscobarJ.com. And this video is Why Your Mindset Matters, Part 3, Section 3, Reason 3, whatever you want to call it. And if you haven't seen my first two videos on this topic, go ahead. I'm going to post them down in the comments section or the description below. And I'll go ahead and post video number 1 right here. And video 1, we talked about how your mindset is one of the only things that you actually own and control. And then reason number 2 is if you're not growing, you're dying. And I'll go ahead and post that video right here as well, step number 2. And this is step number 3. And reason or step or point number 3 is that your mind can do anything that you believe. And I want to give an example of this. It's a movie that I recently watched, actually a documentary. And it's called Free Solo. It's on Hulu. It's about this guy, one of the world's best climbers, and he climbs this rock wall in Yosemite, California. And this rock wall, it's called El Capitan. And it's one of the most challenging rock climbing walls in the world. In fact, I think it's the most challenging rock climbing walls in the world. And it takes some of the most skilled and expert climbers several days to climb this route on this mountain in Yosemite. And this guy, I can't even remember his name. You'll have to watch the documentary. It's called Free Solo. But essentially, he climbs this rock wall without any ropes, without any help, literally without anything except chalk. And it takes him like 3.5 hours to climb it, when normally people climb it in days, like a day or 2 or 3 days. It takes them to climb this rock wall, and it looks very treacherous. There's flat parts that look like there's no way anybody could climb that, and he's climbed it so many times that it was like second nature for him at that point. He knew like the entire route like the back of his hand. But essentially, the reason I bring this up is because your mind can do anything that you believe it can. You have limiting beliefs. I have limiting beliefs. And a lot of those limiting beliefs hold us back from achieving our greatest potential and our highest true selves. So when I say this, your mind can do anything you believe. You can actually reprogram your brain and your subconscious to think differently. And you can do this with what's called declarations. And the declarations are different from affirmations because an affirmation is something that your mind doesn't actually believe in your current state or current moment in time, but it's something that you want. A declaration is something that you are committing to in the future, to have or change or to accomplish. And the difference is, one, you're claiming that you have now, one, you're claiming that you will have in the future. And that's the reason why declarations are more powerful than affirmations. And here's the reason why. When you're saying affirmations, and I'm just going to give the example of being good looking, because a lot of people, they have this preconceived notion that they're either not. A lot of people just have some preconceived notions about their looks, right? And a lot of people aren't confident with their looks, or there's something that they don't like about themselves and they're insecure about. So an affirmation would tell you to say, I'm attractive, when inside you really don't believe that you are, if you're having struggles with that. And that's the difference, is when you say an affirmation, a lot of times that little voice inside your head, when you're saying the affirmation, that little voice inside your head is saying, no, you're not. Or if you say, I'm rich, I have tons of money, and you really don't, the little voice inside your head is like, dude, you're bullshitting yourself, right? And that's why I don't like the word affirmation. Instead, you want to declare something. you declare and make a declaration that you will be something, you choose to adopt some sort of thinking, you are committed to like growth, or you're committed to being rich, or you're committed to feeling attractive or being attractive. And what that the switch is, it's the voice inside your mind can actually buy that. When you say, I choose to adopt new ways of thinking that support my happiness and success. I focus on building my net worth. I commit to being rich. I have a millionaire mind. Things like that are going to be declarations, and they're going to be something that you are stating in the present, but you are showing yourself and telling yourself that you are committed to for the future. And that's the difference. The little voice inside your head will buy it, which will allow you to adopt that new way of thinking. And the more you say it to yourself, and actually if you say it to yourself in the mirror, it will actually help to accelerate this process. So I say this because you can actually reprogram your thoughts and beliefs, and you can train your mind to do anything that you believe. And that's why your mindset matters. I've been doing a lot of meditations lately, and those meditations allow you to focus on being in the present moment, focusing on not in the future, not in the past, but exactly currently where you are. And it helps you to identify and to actually just be grateful for being here in this moment, in this time, in this place, no matter what your circumstances are. It helps you hone in on the fact that you are a conscious being and you're here in the present moment. And that in and of itself is a gift. And because that's a gift, it really helps put things into perspective for you and allows you to really be grateful for the moment that you're in and the circumstances you're in. And it helps you to identify some positive things in your life that maybe you may or may not feel in a normal situation. You may not really recognize some of the positives, because a lot of times your mindset can hold you back, or circumstances can hold you back, or things can hold you back in your life, or negative situations, right? Things, Moore's law, what can go wrong will go wrong. And a lot of times when things go wrong, it's consecutively this happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens, right? And so when you do these meditations, when you say these declarations, when you become present in the moment, in the current moment, you're not thinking too far ahead in the future, you're not thinking in the past and dwelling on negative energy and negative feelings. It allows you to retrain and refocus your mind, and it will allow you to do anything that you believe that you can do. And that's why, the third reason why your mindset matters. So if you like this video, you like this content, you can show your support by donating any amount of money you feel is worth the amount of information that you received here. You can go to my website. Also, if you'd like personalized coaching, paid coaching, one-on-one with me, you can also go to my website and get it there. Or if you'd like to shoot me an email and just ask us some questions or tell your situation, I'd be happy to help and send you an email back, or maybe even do a video on what it is you're struggling with. So that being said, at the very least, share this with as many people as possible. Just hit the share button on any platform. That would really help me out. I'm trying to get this out to as many people as possible, because that is my purpose and my goal, is to help as many people as I can. So that being said, I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward. No matter what, life is tough. You got to learn to be grateful for those tough moments. It's hard, but if you can learn to be grateful for those tough moments, you will change your life. And I hope that you are being well, you're staying safe, and you're going out there and being great and prospering. And that being said, I will see you in the next video. Take care.